you don't want to go out there. It's a little bit sloppy. Works good, eh?
Yeah.
What size lithium batteries on that? 100?
120?
Well, yeah, plenty of power.
Yeah.
You want to be sitting more over this stuff. So I got my mates out here at the moment. They got a new Watersnake on their little Smartwave 4800. It's a neat little boat, that thing. You're in? All right. So what we're going to do is each of us are spot locking our motors, and we're going to see whose holds best.
Which way should I have my outboard facing?
Well, the wind's blowing.
Turn facing one way?
Nah, I just keep mine straight.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're in current, it's a bit different, but out here, the wind's just going to blow you around. Excuse my little chooker. So we're sitting over a weed bank here. Going to try for a squid or two, and we'll see how the Watersnake V Motorguide. So it would appear that so far the Motorguide is definitely holding better than the Watersnake. So I'm still pretty much exactly where I'd spot locked, and the Watersnake is struggling to keep ground by the looks of it. Interesting, the difference. What is annoying me about mine though is it's still wrapping itself up and getting all choked up with the cable. So it is really windy today. Like, this would have to be blowing 20 knots easily. I'm pretty impressed that this thing's actually holding here. What really stuffs it up is the swell, not so much the wind. We've got a squid down here. I don't know if you can see it in the water. Obviously it's in the water. He's really timid. It's coming. Oh, he's still there. So what I've done now is I've spot locked right on the edge of this little sand hole here, just so I can tell whether or not we are drifting. At the moment we're not in this wind. The one thing that the motor does do though is twist up that electric cord. I can't stop it from doing that. But otherwise it holds itself where it needs to be pretty well. Bit of an update, sort of 15 minutes later, still in the same wind, still in the same spot. It's just sort of does little loops to find itself and sit where it needs to, as the wind's blowing the boat around, of course. Okay, another update, I'm still in the same spot. You can see how dark the little circle work patch is. So I'm within a couple of meters. You can see there that scale is showing a 10-meter radius, so I'm within sort of always within 3 meters or thereabouts of my target in what is some pretty windy conditions. So this is what I say stuffs me up. You can see it's just done this big loop here and then it's trying to find its way back down. It's because the head's all wrapped up with that cable. It's not allowing it to rotate the way that it needs to control its direction. So every time it does that, which is in the wind pretty frequently, I've got to spin the head around to untangle it. Now what I usually do is go around a few times the opposite way, because it only ever twists up to the left or to the right, whichever way you're looking at it. It's odd, but that's what it does. Biggest problem with this motor. Yeah, it did a good job, the old Watersnake.
Get out of the spot, man.
Get out! So I'm going to mosey on over here to one of these little reefs and see if I can't find some more skippy or something. Leave these boys to do their thing. The Watersnake seems to do a pretty good job. I mean, comparatively the Motorguide does hold it a bit better, but yeah, you pay for that too. Alright guys, there's not really much happening inshore. Did that little test with the electric motor, which was good to know, with my mates over there, so you can see the comparison between the Watersnake and the Motorguide. There's not that much difference really. The Motorguide doesn't hunt that much for the spot, and the Watersnake is affected a little bit more by the wind, but we're in like 20 knot winds today. Alright guys, well I'm going to clean up here anyway, and I'll head back in. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys out here. Cheers. See you. Good luck.